Hello friends, family and other creatures of the sea. Welcome back to a high level game of StarCraft 2. Today we have in the bottom left spawning as our red Protoss. It's going to be ShoWTimE. And in the top right as our blue Terran player playing for Cloud9. It is a Gumiho. A Terran versus Protoss between two players who I think couldn't be further apart in style, I guess we could call it, in the way that they're perceived by their surroundings, or the way that they perceive their surroundings. Gumiho, a player that is often lauded as one of the more creative Terrans, which, to be fair, is not very difficult. There's not a lot of creative Terran players. Gumiho, however, definitely is one of them. One of the few. He's a rare one. There's a black swan, for sure. Haven't seen a whole lot of these guys. Makes his own build orders, executes his own timings. He has a bag of tricks that is seemingly never ending. And ShoWTimE, on the other hand, is known as Mr. Solid, Mr. Standard. His nickname is Die Mauer, which directly translates from German as Die Wall, which is what he is. He is a strong, solid wall, capable of stopping anything that meets him. And we'll see if that's going to be the case here against Gumiho. How has Gumiho... Oh my god. Gumiho is opening up with a build order that is common in the... In what matchup? In the TVZ matchup, kind of. It's like a 2-on-1 type of variation. No factory though. With a relatively quick third CC. I think this was second barracks though, before the third CC. So... yeah. Interesting. Haven't quite seen this yet. I don't know entirely what to expect. Of course, I love to speculate, so let's speculate a little bit here. We're seeing Stim, single tech lab barracks. So this could mean a timing with just a bunch of Marines and Stim walking across the map. Probably designed to deal with a heavy Phoenix opener. Heavy Phoenix opener into charge, or a heavy Phoenix opener into something else, maybe Phoenix Colossus or something along those lines. In that case, I think Gumiho would be in a phenomenal spot. Against a Blink Stalker pressure, how am I feeling about his position? I don't actually know. It's going to be 3-gate here for ShoWTimE with a Prism coming in. Against Gumiho, who is not going to have that many Marines out, but will have Stim. Is 15 Marines going to be good enough to deal with... It's going to be, what, 8, 9, 10 Blink Stalkers or so. This Reaper is going to fall. Prism has been spotted moving across the map. I'm expecting a new Marauder to be started immediately after the first one pops out. Yeah, there we go. Factory also on the way, and a high ground bunker. Gumiho, pretty well prepared to deal with this, honestly. With Stim done, blinking into this seems risky, dangerous, suicidal. There's a lot of terms I could use for this. We might still see it though, as the first Stim gets used already. That was a Stim to kill a single Adept, while at the same time also losing, well, 3 Marines or so and an SCV. Good start here for ShoWTimE, who has a third base behind this, 46 workers to 45. Adept Shade finishes up. Another Stim gets used. And that's really going to be the tail of this attack, I think. So how many Stims can you bait? And how much damage can you deal afterwards? Can you kill a lot of workers? Can you kill a lot of units? See the 4 Stalkers now moving across. I don't think I would have minded a more dedicated frontal push here out of ShoWTimE, but instead he's going to go around. These are fairly low in HP. But with the Stim, ShoWTimE doesn't want to engage. Not want to engage with the drugged up Marine. Turret goes down on the side of the map. And 2 more barracks get plastered as well in the main base. We have triple bunker still up. Resources lost in favor of ShoWTimE, who did go for a pressure build, but this wasn't insanely dedicated. And, you know, at the end of the day, he has been mining from his third for longer than his opponent. His opponent is not mining from the third yet. Of course, does have mules, which help. I'm going to get a blink into this. Good micro as well with this Prism, with the Stalker pickups. A couple of workers will go down and Refinery will fall too. That is actually a significant hit here. Losing that Refinery is going to cost him maybe, what, 50, 60 gas or so of lost mining. That does suck. It really does suck, especially if you're a Terran eventually wanting to go into Ghost, into an Armory, into a second eBay, all of that good jazz. For now though, 5 more gateways. Colossus coming in. Fort base I think is a little bit late here for ShoWTimE. I much prefer seeing that fort base going down before going up to 8 gateways. I think it would have been much better in this case. Because the Colossus is what provides you the safety, not high gateway units or high gateway numbers. Like, gateway units are nice, but they're pretty pointless. Like, you're not actually going to be fighting with your zealots most likely. They're there to tank for your Colossus a little bit, and I think there's plenty to tank. We have the prism on the other side of the map. We have the fort base going up right now. These 3 gateways haven't contributed one bit, and I don't think they'll contribute a whole lot either. Because there's just simply not the cash available to go for full 8-gate warp-ins right now. So yeah, I understand why ShoWTimE did it. He wanted to feel safe, but it's not a move that I necessarily like. His position in the game, however, still fine. A little bit behind in upgrades. It's going to be... Well, it's going to remain behind in upgrades. He's working with a single fort. Prism is going to fly in right about now. We'll see how Gumiho is going to deal with this. He has a single drop heading towards the left side, so a lot of stalkers in position to deal with that. Observer forward. Zealot patrolling. I'd love to see just like a pylon here. Pylon on the left side. Going to need to quickly respond to this. Let's see how Gumiho is going to do this. Does he see the stalkers? He does not see the stalkers quite yet. ShoWTimE nice. Sees this. Gonna blink in forward. Doesn't quite get it. At the same time, oh. Is ShoWTimE in time here with the rotation towards this side? Stalker can't fit through because the Stalker is too fat. Colossus can't fit through either, and this base is gonna get shot. Super Battery just a little bit too late. In order to let your Stalkers pass through, you need to mine one of the middle patches. If you mine the side patches, the Stalker is too big to pass through this hole and thus can't pass. Big snipe there out of Gumiho. He's building a low ground CC here at the same time, which is not being spotted by ShoWTimE because he's on the other side of the road. Let's see if this prism is gonna go down. I'm gonna guess the answer will be yes. Indeed, it will fall. 3 more depots. Ooh. Sloppy on the macro here is Gumiho. So far ShoWTimE with good macro, but really lacking in the map vision a little bit. And that just cost him this base. I mean, if he has a Zealot over here, he has a pylon down here, he has a pylon on the left side, I think his position in this game is a little bit better, and he'd at least have a fort base mining. This ideally would be the timing for him to take a 5th and to start working on that gateway count already. That ShoWTimE is often so keen on. Not this time though. Still on a relatively low gateway count, just 8. Second robotics facility pumping disruptors. And do we have a prism out on the map? I think the answer is no. So just an awkward situation here for the German Protoss player. Meanwhile, we have Gumiho going up to 8 racks, pumping Marauders 5 at a time, pumping Marines 6 at a time, and losing Mines 2 at a time against a Purification Nova. A little bit of winning, a little bit of losing. No Ghost in this comp yet, by the way, which is interesting, because it's filled with bio units. I reckon there's going to be at least some type of a Ghost presence here. It's not the case. 5th base goes down faster for the Terran than it does go down for the Protoss player. Guardian Shield, blink forward. 2 Zealots will fall, minor trait. At the same time, oh, beautiful movement here out of Gumiho, who's just waiting for a hole to appear here in ShoWTimE's defenses. But ShoWTimE is very careful right now. He's adding in extra gateways. I almost feel like he's playing too careful. Like his 5th base not being here is kind of crazy, honestly. Zealots are gonna get caught by the Marine Marauder Force, or perhaps the Marine Marauder Force is getting caught by the Zealots. These Zealots do have the 2-1 upgrades. Again, it's just +1. Zealots do end up pounding sand there. Something you never really want to do. How safe is that? Not very. But he's still the same 5 gates. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna go up to 15 gateways on 4 bases. That's very yikesy to me. We already have a Liberators being pumped out. We have +1 ship weapons. Finished. Like right now, this is ShoWTimE's moment to shine. He needs to take map control. Gumiho not having a single Ghost on the map yet is not just weird, it is quite frankly insane. This is a style of Terran that I personally haven't quite witnessed before, with just a focus on pure bio units straight into Liberators. Completely skipping the Ghost Academy. Expanding pretty rapidly as well. Just really playing on map control, keeping that map control. Like, please note that there are 0 Vikings on the map against a triple Colossus setup here. That is pretty insane, if you ask me. He went 6 medevacs into Lip. Skipped Ghost completely. This is not at all common. This is a lot of things, but most definitely not common. And because he skipped the Vikings, he now has a huge army. As long as Gumiho keeps some type of map control, he's actually going to be in a weirdly okay spot. Despite his army quality not being that brilliant. Like, he just has these huge armies kind of moving around, waiting to do something. We still don't have a Ghost Academy. If the Caduceus reactor now coming down, I mean, at this point I do believe it to just be a mistake. Don't get me wrong, at the same time we have an attack over here. In the natural, one Colossus is gonna get targeted down instantly. This Disruptor does not get a Purification Nova up. ShoWTimE with a Zealot attack here at this planetary. Should not be capable of getting it, as long as Gumiho remembers that he has a base here. He's just gonna go back to mining. Should repair it a little bit, right? At least a little bit. Meanwhile, ShoWTimE. Disruptor count of 5, Colossus count of 2, 18 Zealot, 21 Zealots, 16 Stalkers. Let's see what he can do. We now see shield upgrades being researched here. Makes sense, because there's no Ghost out yet. Now these Liberators will siege up. We have a drop on the right side. We have another CC going down. Gumiho's playing a very attractive style of StarCraft too, but the complete lack of Ghost here is interesting. I understand it if you want to tech very quickly while having quick upgrades, so your goal is to kind of rush these lips out. But here there's no excuse anymore to lack them. Like, we have so much cash in the bank. And Ghosts are just better than not having Ghost. I mean, they have a spell that instantly removes the shields. They are so supply efficient. They are the most supply efficient unit in the entire game, probably. Together with maybe the Templar. Like, it's just a good unit to have. Good auto attack damage. Like, you'd rather have 1 Ghost than 2 Marines. Hell, you'd rather have 1 Ghost than 4 Marines at this point. Liberators are pushing forward. At the same time, we have a Zealot Stalker attack on the right side. This base should fall. I'd be shocked if this stays alive. I really would be shocked if this stays alive. We see a zoning Disruptor shot. But Gumiho already doesn't care anymore. It's like, oh, that base? It's old meals, baby. I'm in the middle of the map right now. I'm talking about taking out your bases. Do you even have a recall, you loser? No. ShoWTimE doesn't have a recall available right now. ShoWTimE is also going for a base trade, and we're getting in this really awkward situation where both players are attacking one another. You have a random planetary here on the left side, which is like the 10 o'clock or something. These bases are falling at a high pace. I think ShoWTimE is winning in the war of economy, because he just has more bases around the map. We have a bunch of probes that manage to escape as well. We have random Liberators. I hope they piss off at some point. We have a Dark Shrine. There's no Dark Shrine. Dark Shrine could come in handy, although the orbital count is still good enough right now. We have a new Nexus coming up over here. We have a Nexus on the left. Ooh, main base in trouble though. Armor is gonna get taken out before it can finish. A couple of extra barracks are also gonna get taken out before they can finish. This entire main base might just get taken out before ShoWTimE can come in and kind of save it. ShoWTimE really want to walk up this ramp? I feel like the answer might be no. I feel like what ShoWTimE ideally would have wanted is to keep these gateways alive. Right now we're in a weird, very weird spot. Let's have a quick look. What's going on here? We have garbage production for ShoWTimE. We have garbage eco for Gumiho. One without production. And 1 player without eco. Who wins this? This is one hell of a Nexus as well, by the way. Can I just say that? Yes, I can. New gateways being added in. What's the army like? Who's that? Who's in favor? So as long as the lips are sieged up, there's nothing that ShoWTimE can do. It just does not have the Stalker numbers, right? But if the lip... Oh my god, there's so many here. So if the lips are sieged up, then what is the plan? I'm just not seeing quite what ShoWTimE wants to do. I'm still shocked, by the way, that we haven't seen a single Ghost. This is certifiably insane. I think this is the first TVP that actually goes into a late game with Ghost not present. And honestly, Gumiho getting some pretty decent trades as well with it. That is very impressive. That actually is very impressive. The thing here is that ShoWTimE is not abusing the lack of Ghost. And Archons here would be phenomenal, let's face it. 350 HP of shields. Or health of shields. 350 shields, whatever you want to call it. 10 real health. Like they would be banging it out here. There's so much gas in the bank as well, we could definitely afford it. Income in favor of ShoWTimE. As this portion of the forces are now going to be... This is so many liberators. 17 liberators. There's not even a stalker for each individual liberator. I just don't see a way for ShoWTimE to actually win this. To ever win a fight. It seems impossible. Gets a snipe there, still has 16 alive. I mean, you can just leapfrog forward here 4 at a time, and what in the world is ShoWTimE gonna do? I just don't get it. He's gonna need to throw some disruptor balls. Does not kill a single lip there. He really did not. Probe's now fleeing away. The greener pastures, hopefully. I hope they manage to flee somewhere. Awkward fight here. For ShoWTimE mainly. It's not that much of an awkward fight for Gumiho, it's just shooting stuff and killing it. The only awkward thing is that none of his units are dying. Once again, lots of pylons will end up falling. This should be an absolute shoe-in here in favor of Gumiho. I don't quite see how ShoWTimE is going to try and make a game out of this. Once again, lack of Archons, no DTs. All of these units could actually have helped out. Loving this split off though, that is genius. Look at that. Pure Stalker Disruptor here, which should be enough to kind of hold off this army temporarily. And maybe snipe a lip here or there. There we go. Gets to almost snipe one, instead loses 2 Zealots and a Sentry. Not the greatest trade. Almost got a kill. But not quite. Gumiho actively moving forward. It's gonna lose a lip there. Down to 15 Liberators right now. 15's the number that we're at. Main base is pretty much given up on. Can we get another lip kill here maybe? I think we could if we blink properly. Look at that bad boy moving far forward. No. ShoWTimE's not feeling that. Big disruptor shots though are gonna connect. That is a decently sized deal here. As long as the disruptors stay alive, we still potentially have a chance. A disruptor and a dream. This is the last base. No, there's a new nexus on the way. The zealots are now running in. We don't have enough defensively here for Gumiho. ShoWTimE needs to give up this base and run away with the probes. That is absolutely key for him right now. That is absolutely key. And he just wants to, basically what he wants to do is wants to mine, build a new base, run to it, and hope that his disruptors get some big hits. And here we go. Stim gets used. These medeffects are extremely dry, by the way. Very, very dry. Good lord. I was gonna say, that felt like a blink forward moment. It's gonna kill 2, loses I think 1 Stalker, has lost 2 Stalkers and kills now his 5th Liberator. Those are okay trades, to be honest. The only thing that ShoWTimE needs is infinite time and infinite money. And he should be good to go. He's gonna snipe another one. As a disruptor shot actually hits in a big way. That was a Stalker for a lip. He's gonna go with another Purification Nova. He's gonna connect once more. As Gumiho here is getting eaten alive. Do we have a recall available? No recall. No recall? What is ShoWTimE's plan here? Losing all the zealots for free? What a terrible plan. The worst. The worst plan. Why would he do that? Oh, he's gonna find this. Oh, he's gonna see it. He's gonna see it. But he's not in time. Dude, if this zealot was here 2 seconds faster, he kills 2 more lips. He might be okay. Now he's gonna need to run with the probes. We need to be fast here, ShoWTimE. We can't afford to lose all these probes for free like a clown. He's gonna run them out. This is an insane game. ShoWTimE actually is making the infinite money play kind of work here. Like, let's face it, this Marauder is being rallied in. Colossus are gonna take out a dude here. Look at that Liberator on the left side. Oh, free pickings. Free pickings indeed. Ooh, random CC. ShoWTimE's gonna spot this lip here on the left side. Please kill it. Doesn't get it. We still have an observer, by the way, which I hadn't realized. I think ShoWTimE is aware of the fact that this lip most likely is moving in forward. Yes, it's gonna send a couple of these stalkers back. Can you get in a position here to really deal with this? No, right? Simply not possible. Good scan. Doesn't catch anything, but I like the thought of scanning. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be one for the ages, isn't it? Oh god. Oh, -1 stalker. It's a good trade here for Gumiho. Gumiho so far has been trading worse lib to stalker count. So we have a new nexus on the way as well. Oh, this is so awkward, isn't it? This is so freaking awkward. Gonna get a scan. Taking out these rocks could be key. Taking out this liberator. Free. There we go. 10 liberators against 12 stalkers. Are we back online? Nexus is gonna get cancelled. Nexus is gonna get rebuilt up here. Oh boy. What a freaking game this is, huh? Pull away the probes. He loses a probe at a time though, and that's painful. It's gonna take a while to take out this base though. Observer does get scanned. Colossus now move forward. Oh. The lib moves forward as well. This is such a tight situation. Imagine you can flank with these stalkers. Go towards the bottom side. Like if you have full vision, you can maybe achieve something. ShoWTimE is too afraid to use that vision. No, not the probes. Not the probes. Not the probes. Not the probes, ShoWTimE. That is 3-4 probes that go down for free. I think the stalker should be used as a separate entity here. Like going behind. Not with the main army. And you pray that the other guy doesn't attack you or scans you enough. Like you can see that there's space from behind, you know? Oh, that's a kill. That's absolutely a kill. That is. Stalker stays alive as well. It's gonna regain his shields. No. Little bit of damage. No, ShoWTimE. That's not how we want to do it here. Oh, he's so patient. Oh, he's so freaking good. Has a nexus on the bottom right. It's gonna get spotted by these marines. Zealots meanwhile clearing everything that exists. Slowly but surely though, the worker count is being cleared. Purification Nova moves forward. 12 stalkers to 9 libs. Oh, here comes the stim, and that's gonna be disruptors. That is -1, that's gonna be -2, that's gonna be -3. Every single disruptor ends up falling here, and that is a very big deal. What a ballsy move there out of Gumiho, but at the same time, Gumiho lost a lot of his stuff, didn't he? Gumiho lost a lot of his stuff. He does not have a lot of bio remaining right now, let me tell you that. The Zealots are gonna reign supreme, most likely. Zealots can be sent everywhere. There's just not enough stuff. Probes do need to piss off to the bottom side in order to survive. You have a new nexus coming up. Oh, this is being spotted. Oh, this could be disastrous. This could be the end. We get a blink. We get 1. We're gonna get 2. We're gonna get at least 2. That's the second one. It goes down. Maybe one more blink here? Yes, sir. Poof! Poof! Fat hits. Very fat hits. That was -3 liberators, and we instantly get a pullback here out of ShoWTimE. Who's realizing what's happening. He's gonna lose a probe. Another probe goes down. Another one bites the dust. Bam, bam, bam. Another one bites the dust. Do we have enough money for another nexus, actually? I think we should. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna get set up here. Oh, what a terrible engagement. Oh, no! What? He lost the Colossus. Liberator from behind goes down, though. I mean, we still have some of these guys, you know what I mean? We should be... Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have any... We have 1 barracks as well? There's 2 Nexi. This is a rough spot that we find ourselves in. Dude, if the Colossus had been alive, this would have been no issue. Both the Disruptors and the Colossus going down. That's a big, big deal. Can he still engage into this, or do we now have superior mining for Gumiho? Is that what we're dealing with? A superiorly mining Gumiho is gonna have 3 mules, maybe? At some point. What can ShoWTimE do? ShoWTimE has 4 Stalkers. Is that enough to realistically deal with 3 Marauders with heal? No, that's not right. It absolutely isn't. There's just no way we're gonna get a Cybercore here. What we need now is worker production. Oh, but wait, he has more Stalkers. He has 7 Stalkers. No, we can't do this. This is insane. This is insane. You can't make this up. He's gonna lose some Zealots for free. It's a weird move. He's gonna lose his Observer, which is painful too. I'm not a fan of... Like, these Stalkers, they need to come back to the main army. If you have 7 Stalkers against what is now 2 Marauders and 5 Marines, at least you can shoot stuff, no? The Marauders move forward. I think you have you're winning fight. All we have left is 3 lips. Is he forgetting about these Stalkers? On a first person. Please tell me you remember about the 3 Stalkers. Yeah, he knows. He sees them. We need to pool these guys. Maybe he thinks he's outmining the opponent? But if he thinks he's outmining the opponent, he wouldn't have attacked like a clown in there. They did do this with 7. We have all the Stalkers for this. Why aren't we doing this with our full Stalker count? Please. Like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen to this base? Is a Liberator kills a bit of mining time. Right now we have 8 Stalkers. So Marauders are being produced one at a time again. Like, this is starting to become an issue. A very serious one as well. Because I think that Gumiho's army is gonna scale much better. A Marauder at a time, rather than a Stalker at a time. Oh, we can have a blink back. SCV pool. Wait, what? Gumiho thinks he's being outmined, and I'm not sure if he's correct, but these are good force fields. These are very good force fields. The SCVs are not in here. Liberators weren't siege up. ShoWTimE might actually be doing it, as these Zealots are going to get pushed back right now. We have 4 Marauders, as ShoWTimE needs to run past this. He needs to run through it, or past it. Liberators killing probes at a high pace. Can Gumiho pull back right now? Blinks forward. Tries to kill one of these Marauders. Doesn't quite get it. A new Marauder shows up. Is going to get picked up as well. And it's going to get picked up again. 3 Stalkers to 2 Marauders. We have money though. We have so much money. ShoWTimE has money for days. We could be building batteries here. But we're not. Instead we're going to be building a Nexus. No, a pylon. No Nexus. Sorry, I thought I saw money disappear. That's not the case. No, it's just going to be a pylon here on the far left. Liberators now trying to move into position. This is awkward. This is awkward. Oh, this is oh so freaking awkward, isn't it? Is this in range? No, but these units will be. ShoWTimE needs to give up this base now. Probably go for a counterattack. If we can clear those mules, that's something at least. We have a new Nexus going up. 7 Stalkers. Can we warp in more? No, this is it, right? Yeah. This thing's gonna die. Okay, we're gonna clear. I think you want to kill the SCV. SCVs are key. SCVs are key. Where's the rest? Oh, they're all with this army. It's 18 SCVs, triple CC. Well, not anymore triple CC. Now it's just going to be double CC. That's a big deal too, isn't it? Kill the barracks. Yes, sir. Barracks and SCV. Barracks and SCV. He doesn't want... He's afraid of losing his base. He's afraid of losing his base. You have 2 Marauders here on the top side. It's going to bring the total up to 4. Oh, if those had been spotted. Oh, if those had been spotted. SCV here is going to get taken out. Oh, and here comes ShoWTimE. Here comes ShoWTimE. What does he focus? He's going for medevacs. Nah, interesting call. Because he can never rebuild those. If you clear all medevacs, that's it, you know? That's just it. He knows that there's going to be solid pickups. All the way around. Oh, we're on cooldown, we're on cooldown. We can't fight yet, Mr. ShoWTimE. Good control. These bad boys aren't mining right now, though. These can be repowered at some point. We're pulling in forward. We need to probably start mining at least a little bit. We have 2 Marauders coming from the top side. They're just going to get caught instantly. It is 5 Stalkers versus 2 Marauders. It is 4 Stalkers against 2 Marauders. And there is no production left. We have a single SCV. But more can be built. More can be built. That's not the end of the world. More can be constructed. We have a barracks starting here on this side. It is 2 Marauders. It is 2 Marauders versus 4 Stalkers. The Liberators still have a role to fulfill. Oh, well, not that one. That one's done. That one's absolutely done. And you can't kill these Marauders, can you? How do you kill a Marauder that's always being picked up? ShoWTimE knows that he needs to go as well. This is it. It's now or never. And it is now. It is absolutely now. It is here. It is now. It is in this moment. Ooh, blinks forward, clears one Liberator. That means that these probes can maybe body block a little bit. 3 Stalkers versus 2 Marauders. Oh, probes need to jump into action. Can they get a kill? No, they can't. We're gonna get a pickup here. Good pickup. Probes need to jump back instantly. They need to tank these shots for when the Marauders drop. They need to be in front of the army. We get a blink forward. A blunder, I think. Because, yeah, the probes, they need to tank. They needed to tank. And that's it. Now it's over. Because you can full heal. That's it. GG gets called as Gumiho wins the game. Without that blink forward. I guess the barracks is done. We have good mining. There's going to be 10 Marines at some point. I think it would have been fine anyway, but it's still, it would have been closer at least. This was a... I mean, you still have mining as well for ShoWTimE in that case. And he still has these gateways in production. Oh, losing the Colossus was the biggest mistake. That was what cost him. But Gumiho playing this entire game without Ghost is certifiably insane. I can't believe he managed to win a game without Ghost. And no Vikings. He built 1 Viking to deal with a Prism. That's it. What a crazy show. This might have been one of the sick... This is actually the best game of the year, period, that I've seen. All right. I've called it. We're in August. Game of the year. Thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Bye-bye.